I'm Miya, Coleman, and I'm freshman, I represent Latin.
Woo!
You see, we were little and she was confused, but it wasn't until we grew up that it set in, trying to pick out the weird from the ordinary, the supposed to be, like stereotyping, and it wasn't until we grew up that we learned people didn't usually mix colors with black. Since brown, black, and white defined us as people, I told her for the time being to just call me Gray. But Gray was represented by no race, no face matched up with the picture I painted in my head because in that picture, sound and color were synonymous. Hips and lips defined me and looks, a plus. But I had never met a white girl who sounded black, so it wasn't unique, but seemed like what I was trying to be was impossible instead. Unthinkable, she said, and as we continued to grow, Gray became engraved in my head and my heart like the slave scars, but pounded every time I opened my mouth like the master's whip, because there's one word he would have called me no matter what I sounded like, and it took time to realize that this would take time. Just call me Gray. I'm confused because I'm trying to figure out who I am, but this society like colors is making it hard to see. Mixing it all up in a bowl of ethnicity, adding in assumptions, deducting from unity. The beauty in the words, we, the people. Taking strides for that rainbow with the little pot of gold, but when soul food and sushi lie adjacent in your mind, how do you stay unified with yourself? Pulling apart every letter from black and white and forming an entity, something known but untouchable like brothers' afros or that white sound I call home. That brown skin formed by Mother Africa's melanin, and I swear it all seemed to make sense. Please, just call me Gray, but it's kind of funny because I can remember the times when I took unique as a beating, burdening opportunity to think, and I was confused because nothing seemed to be gray except the sky sometimes when it rained, and it marked me. And now that I look back, it didn't even do that, it made me, took me and shaped me, because black wasn't a choice and white was my parents. It became hard to decide which side I was taking, so Gray became me. Master, you should have just called me Gray, but this throwing of colors once seemed to give leeway to racism, overshadowing individualism, but these gray shoes leave little room for sugarcoating, so I won't. I am Gray, not trying to say I'm not cold, but part of me is porcelain. You see, I grew up around snow, but was born as a raven, and I guess you could say I'm yin and yang because I'm mixed like society. I refuse to be locked into identity, and now that we've grown up, I know who I am. Hi. I'm Gray.